What's up YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Very excited to announce I'm bringing a new product to the store, Simplified Chinese Gem Pack Volume 1. Now, we're going to be analysing this set today, we're going to be jumping right into it, so without any further ado, actually let's look at this foil real quick, because this is sick. Let me try and show you. I mean, look at that, just look at the shine on the box. It just screams open me or keep me in your sealed collection. One of the two, I'm good for both. Meow. Before I jump into this and really start breaking it down, I want you to stand by and wait around for the end of the video, because at the end of the video I'm going to give you my thoughts on something that I believe is pretty game changing and no one really seems to be tapping into yet about this set, and why I'm so excited about this set and why I think everyone else should be too when you look at the grand scheme of things. Okay,
big deal.
We'll jump into it. So here you go, you have Gem Pack Volume 1. This is a little logo here, which means the same thing, Gem Pack Volume 1. I assume, I'm not Chinese, so don't quote me on that. Before we jump into it, I'm using this site, Poker Pair Card Store. Not affiliated or associated to them in any way. They don't sponsor me. I'm just using their site because it seemed pretty good. And they've got some good information on here, and I couldn't really find a better one. I didn't search that long either. But anyway. Point being, it was released on the 17th of January 2025. It says it here, 17th of January 2025, mainland China, simplified Chinese language, Scarlet and Violet era. Yeah, so moving in. Before we move into this, you're going to get 15 packs per booster box with 4 cards within each one. The reason I think it's going to be so much fun to open, if you have kids like me and you just enjoy opening cards as well, 4 cards in those 15 packs, 4 cards in each pack. Each one's going to be very sparkly and shiny and have all these different foils to it. So everyone is going to be feeling like it's special when your kid opens it, right?
You never seen bling bling before?
So for that reason, without further ado, we'll jump in and we'll start analysing this set list. Now, what I mean by this is, for example, have a look. So you've got all these reverse foils. So you're not going to have any boring cardboard in here. Everything's going to be shiny one way or another. Okay, for example, here is Sprigatito. The first one is a energy reverse foil, which is pretty cool and pretty fitting given it's a grass type. And this little black dot down there means that it's a common card. Okay, so that's one of the rarities within here, which we know kind of from other sets and stuff. And then we move on to the Pokeball reverse, also a common card. We move into the next one. We have this sparkly general reverse pattern, which is a uncommon at this point. And then we move into the prismatic reverse, which is pretty cool too and shiny, and it's also an uncommon. Now, as we go down, you're going to have 6 like different reverse foils of each card here. As we go down, you're going to have the masterable reverse foil, which is kind of different in Chinese, pretty cool. And the rarity here is 1 star, they call it a rare, okay? Which is pretty cool. I like that they've done their own thing. I think it's awesome. I think the mastables were going to be really cool to collect. Then you move into the Baby Shiny from Paldean Fates, if I remember correctly. I think so. And that's also a rare, 1 star rare. And then finally we move into the double star, second to lastly, double star rare here, okay, which has the actual stamp and like a reverse foil on it and the actual stamp of the Gem Pack Volume 1 there, which are going to be pretty cool collectibles, I assume, when you think about it. If there are going to be various volumes, which I would suspect, it's going to be awesome, because what this set does for the anime we'll move into as we get towards the end of the video, and I can give you my predictions on what this set's going to look like, but it's going to be pretty crazy. And then you get the Powder Evolved or Scarlet, I can't remember, but one of the this illustration where we've seen before in another set, and Chinese, what it normally does, or what it's done in the past, is get cards from different sets, like Paldean Fates, as we've already seen the Baby Shiny there, and this one from another set, chuck it all together and make a set and make lots of amazing, crazy things. And they're doing crazy stuff right now, which, as you can see, this is incredible, as far as I'm concerned. And that's the final rarity. We have a triple rare card, which is just 3 stars, so it's fairly easy to know. So far, quick recap, we've got the commons, right, the little dots, the uncommons, the little diamond shapes, the rares 1 star, the double rares 2 star, and the triple rares 3 star. So we're in the game. You with me? Now this is where it gets crazy. Now I'll break this down a bit, but this is the new character in the anime. Her name's Liko and her Sprigatito. And I'll go into it towards the end of the video so you can stay around and what I think. And you're going to want to stick around, because I think I've got some pretty killer advice, man. I've been around since Dark Age. I've been playing Pokemon. I'm a real Pokemon fan, okay? Yeah? Anyway.
Calm down.
Card. I think it's incredible for an array of reasons. Now, we'll move on. We've got the same kind of reverse foils with the evolution there of Sprigatito Florgato, however you want to pronounce it. Baby Shiny again, and the illustration rare or triple rare, which we'll keep it to the Chinese from now on. I'll keep it to what it is. This is not an illustration rare. English, and no one likes you English right now anyway because prices are stupid, right? So we'll call it a triple rare. And then Fuecoco, which I think is sick because of just the fire symbol there. Yeah, awesome. Same kind of, it gets the same honor. Every Pokemon in this set gets the same honor in terms of all the reverse foils, the 6 of them there, which could be pretty cool if you want to try and collect those. I'll definitely be doing those with certain Pokemon in this set. Moving on to the Roy with his Fuecoco from the anime and the Horizons little symbol there, which the Lico card also has as well, but on the left, which is cool. The Evolution Crocalor, or Crocalor, however you want to say it. Quaxley gets the same honor here, which I love, so I'll probably go for the Quaxley line for sure. Water, you know, it's the best. Moving into this, the illustration, sorry, no, we're not saying that, we are saying triple rare.
No.
And you've got the, I forget the name, but it's like a shout out to a YouTuber. Basically, it's a person, Murdoch's nephew, or niece, sorry, in this costume. And they're like YouTubers in the new anime. And they have a Quaxley, so there you go. Quaxley. Here we go. This is what I want to get to. The Pikachu, I'll be collecting all 6 of those as well. With his trainer in the series, Freed. Which, yeah. We'll get to it. The promo from, is it a promo? I believe it is, from the box collection, the treasure chest, with the Pour Me and the Mousehold promos as well, which have terrible pull rates.
I mean, damn it! It never, ever goes our way.
Oh my God. I opened one, a friend of mine got me one, and it was such a letdown. Bless him, because it was a gift. Vulpix there, Pour Me, we've got Fido, we've got Sudowoodo, we've got Rockruff, we've got Paldean Wooper, Mastiff, Chansey, Lechonk, and finally we've got some reverse foil stamped Pokeball, Super Ball, Ultra Balls, double rarities as well, Nemona from Paldean Fates, triple rarity, and the energies also with the stamp as well, obviously commemorating or paying homage to the Sprigatito with the fire energy, the Fuecoco with the fire energy, sorry, the Sprigatito with the leaf energy, and the Quaxley with the water energy. Excuse me, I'm like gassy.
He farted.
Anyway, now if you stuck around, thank you. And I'm going to start to break this down now, because this is kind of a big deal. All right? Now, think about something for a second. If you are... Started with this card. Apologies if it's not coming up in high def, but you don't really need any more definition than that. But if you are someone like me, 34 going on 35, with kids, so anyone between the ages of maybe 24 all the way up to 38, 39, 40... anyone in between, I'm not trying to say you didn't watch it as well if you're a certain age, but I know it's my generation, okay? And in general. And if you've got kids and you watched the anime as a kid and you were attached to it, let me just say this is the first time I've watched the anime. And I was skeptical about it because I didn't want to see the end of Ash. I was a naysayer. I was a hater. But if you watch this anime, I actually, for the first time in years, felt the nostalgia that I felt
I'm in a glass case of emotion!
back in the day when I used to play. When AA batteries and lighting was an issue. Playing at night was an issue. The struggle was real. I felt that nostalgia again. I went into it expecting nothing. I watched the first episode and I was blown away. And this set is intrinsically tied to the anime. And imagine if you go back 29 odd years, when first edition base set printed and whatever, you know, and they did a set with Ash arts and Misty arts and Brock arts and Giovanni arts and Mew and Mewtwo arts from the first films, arts like this, and you had a chance to buy those, imagine what they'd look like today. Imagine how much they'd be worth today as well. Because I'm someone who collects cards for the art and for cards that I like. Very all over the place. I generally prioritize water types. However, we all love if our favorite card also has a monetary value tied to it. That's obvious. Imagine what that Ash, Misty, or Brock potential card that we're seeing today with Lico would be worth now if it happened 29, 28, 27 years ago. Imagine. And we've come full circle now. We've done a full rotation of that time. Pokemon has stood the test of time, and it will stand the test of time. Whoever wants to argue that, like, just leave. The door's over there. Just, you know.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Don't let it hit you on the way out because you don't know what you're talking about. You're a hater. This set's going to be crazy. I don't know how long it'll take for it to just blow up in the future, but it will blow up. And this booster box, this little booster box right here, I think will be worth astronomical amounts of money in the future. I think it will blow Prismatic out of the water even eventually. When children who have adult money in 25 years time, 25 to 30 years time, see these cards and go, oh my God, that was my childhood. You know, that's crazy. I'm not going to ruin the anime and say what this pendant is and stuff. But these are literal screenshots from the anime. Like, imagine what you would do for Pokemon to bring out screenshots from the anime, like when Ash lets go of his Butterfree, you know, or when Ash faces Team Rocket for the first time, or when Misty meets Ash for the first time with a bicycle, or when, you know, Pikachu is fighting that in Brock's gym and the sprinklers come down and it's electrifying. When Ash faces the Pokemon League for the first time. Imagine cards like that. That would be crazy. You're telling me people wouldn't lose their minds over cards like that, guys, from my generation if we had cards like that now? People are losing their mind over cards that are coming out now that have some nostalgia value. Imagine if you actually brought out a set that had a shout out to the original Pokemon film. Even just screenshots from the original theme song with the Mew flying around and the Mewtwo, you'd lose your mind. So this is going to be crazy. And I must reiterate the fact that if you haven't watched the anime, you need to watch it because it is insane, man. It's so good. Really good. Like, I was a hater. I didn't think it was going to work. And this card right here, this is like I'm pretty sure it's a screenshot from episode 1 or 2 where you get to meet Freed, guy on the left, name's Freed, kind of the equivalent of the professor in this series at the moment, at least I think. And his Pikachu, who's called Cap for Captain. And it's just like, I'm not even a Pikachu fan, like, but I want this card just for the anime because it's hitting the nostalgia right in the liver, like down. So yeah, guys, that's my hot take on it. I'm going to end that screen recording there and just say, if you stuck around to the end of the video, thank you very much. But yeah, this set's blowing my mind and the anime's blowing my mind. Horizons is crazy. So yeah, just go and watch it and I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for stopping by.